Hello, my friends. Today is July the 15th, and this is a reading for you if this is your birth date. I do psychic readings, I do healing work. Check out my credits. I do a lot of internet readings for folks. I do a lot of work out of my office in Albuquerque, New Mexico. A lot of different modalities of healing. This is a 4-card pull to cover the year to follow, approximately 5 to 10 minutes long. Bear with me. 4 cards are a lens card to look at through the year, a challenge you might face this year, an action you can take to stay in balance, and an outcome or synopsis card. So the lens card is the Hunter for July the 15th, folks. And the Hunter, what is the Hunter? Someone purposefully seeking something. The hunter, the seeker, the looker, the investigator. The hunter is looking for something, and the hunter usually comes in with a great number of skills, a great sense of patience, a great sense of perseverance, a great sense of listening and relying on the right time and the right place to enact their will. They don't necessarily overextend their energy. They don't want to be depleted before they really need their energy. And the hunter really asks us to look at, what are we hunting? Why are we hunting it? And do we have the tools that are necessary to go after and obtain what it is that we want to obtain? Now, the hunter also has a great deal of respect for the prize and understands that there is a great, especially if it's hunting for, a person, an animal, not a person, an animal. If you're hunting for an animal, you want to revere that animal. You want to thank that animal. You want to take the blessings of that animal. You're taking a life in order for you to feed yourself or your family. There's a great deal of respect that's needed. And anytime the hunter is involved, it says there needs to be a great deal of respect for the prize, and there needs to be a great deal of respect for the situation. And there needs to be a great deal of respect for oneself, to be devoted to feeding the family, to protecting the family, to taking care of the job, to getting the thing done that needs to be done. The hunter is very dogged and it needs those 3 lessons. Are you going after something that is really vital and viable for you? Why are you going after the thing that you're going after? And do you have the tools that are necessary for you to make, in hunting, it's make one kill. Make a swift kill. Don't let the animal be tortured. It's the same with anything. Make a precise movement. Make a quick, honest movement with the highest regards in it. Make that quick decision and try to make one blow count, not have to shoot a number of times, not have to kill a number of times. There's a waste in that, and there's a disrespect in that, and sometimes that's what you have to do when you're hunting. So again, this is not necessarily about an animal. This is about going after that thing that feels like it's the prize to you. And what is that prize, and are you able to go after it? And here is the particular challenge, the moon. I think there's a lot of questions this year around something, about the prize that you're seeking, about the tools maybe you're using, about the way that you're going after it. Are you really devoting yourself to going after something? Are you taken off of your mark by your emotions, by your wants, by your repulsions, by your retractions, by your own intuition that says, well, maybe this isn't the right thing, the right way, the right time. Maybe I'm not following my right path. So this is about clearing out the things that keep you from going after the thing that you want the most in your life. And is the thing that you're pursuing the thing that you want the most in your life? And are you doing it in a way that's respectful to yourself and to others? And are you really listening to your intuition as well as your analysis, which the hunter really needs both? The ability to see clearly, but to hear clearly, and to understand deeply the relationship that you have with the thing that you're pursuing. So there's some questions. There's some questions of being taken off your mark, being taken off your path, maybe being diverted from your trail, maybe realizing that you don't have the right thing that you need to pursue what you want to pursue, and maybe you have to double back and get the right weapon, get the right tools, get the right training, get the right whatever it is for you to go after something that is very important to you. But I think there's a sense of confusion and a sense of question. So here is the action to take. Lynx. What is the lynx but the secret holder? It's the face of the Sphinx was supposedly a lynx, and you'd approach the lynx with openness, and the lynx, in tradition, in myth, would ask, the cone, the riddle, and if you came up with the right riddle, then the lynx would give you the answer. But if you didn't ask the right question, the lynx wouldn't give the answer. They would hold that answer. So the lynx is a secret keeper. So there's something about secrets this year that are very important. Somebody else's secret or your own secret that needs to be held within you until it's the right time to open it up. If there is the right time to open it up, maybe this is a secret for someone else who's asked you in great confidence to hold some kind of confidence, and it's preventing you really from going forward with what you want to hunt for. Maybe this is out of a concern for helping somebody else. You have to divert your attention, and you have to open yourself up to doing something that may be not quite in your path, but it's certainly in your path to enlightenment. It's certainly in your path to understanding yourself deeper. And maybe to forego the hunt for a minute is a vital thing. Maybe to augment the hunt and really understand how there are secrets that are playing through that aren't giving you necessarily a clear picture of how to proceed. So proceeding with caution and listening deeply to intuition. Your intuition will tell you. The moon will tell you. Your intuition will tell you. But you have to stay very close to it. The moon is always about staying close to your intuition, because the emotional stuff around you might be very swamping and might make things very cloudy and might not give you a clear direction. It's water after all. Sometimes you just can't go with the flow. There's things that block the way. So the lynx is all about, I think, listening deeply to yourself and listening for truths that have wider ramifications in what is happening than just your want to pursue some dream that might be the right dream, that might not be the right dream, but you will know by listening. I think there's something about the secrets that you hold, or the secrets that are given to you to hold, that are going to tell you really more truly what you want to pursue. And how you want to pursue it, and how you want to listen to it, and how you want to appreciate it, and how you want to honor it. And this is the final card. I look at this card and it says, well, you're doing the thing, you're doing the right thing, you're on your right path, you're opening your third eye up to seeing beyond the limited sight that you might have, that we have as humans. We need our third eye open. We need to see the light. We need to see with clarity. We need to have the bigger understanding of pictures. And this is a year about coming into a bigger understanding about what you are, who you are, what you wish to have in your life, and how you wish to go about doing it. But it's not a straight and narrow path this year. It may be next year, but this year feels like it's got a lot of emotions and a lot of secrets and a lot of maybe ups and downs, and you got to keep listening to your intuition, and you'll know when it's the right time. You'll know what's the right thing to do, and you'll know if you have the right tools to do it, but you have to listen. And I think that's really what the hunter is saying. Go out into the woods. A hunter goes out into the woods, is quiet, listens, watches, waits, has patience, has perseverance, understands that sometimes you have to track your critter, sometimes you have to wait for the critter to come to you and call to you what is for your highest good. And in calling to you what is for your highest good, do you open yourself up to hear those things that are for your highest good, and to hear your emotions that will help you to find your more clear way, your more clearer understanding of what it is that really wants to speak to you this year? Oh.